Yo, yo, yo! What's good? It's your boy ODG on Dropping Loads again. And today I actually want to talk to you motherfuckers about something kind of serious. I want to talk to you about the Disney eating out Fox. They're not eating them out, but they're buying them out. And yeah, man. Let's get this shit rolling. The nerd world is super happy because Disney has seemed to buy out Fox, the studios, and I can understand why the nerd community is super happy. Yeah, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, Galactus, Silver Surfer, they can all be under Disney now. But personally, I'm not really that happy about it. And the thing is, there's nerdom, there's fandom, and the fun stuff, but then there's also the real world implications of what this deal means for the film industry, for the film community. First of all, Fox and Disney are two very classic, very old studios, and them merging, one eating the other out or whatever, or them merging, them becoming this super company is like kind of dangerous for the industry in a way, because consolidating that much power in one place it might seem cool, but it's ultimately going to be detrimental to the film industry, in my opinion. So how does Disney and Fox joining forces a detriment to the film industry? Well, with that much power consolidated in one place, they can influence the industry in ways that might be not good for the consumer. So there's these things called antitrust laws. There's a reason that they don't allow monopolies, because when somebody controls the marketplace, they can snuff out smaller companies. And everything consolidated in one place is not. You ever heard, don't put all your eggs in that basket? Well, that applies with monopolies, and that's what it seems like the Fox and Disney deal is doing, a monopoly. Now, if I'm a director or an actor or a writer and I have a screenplay, now that Fox is out of the way, this is one less studio that I can take my project to. Like, if I want to shoot certain type of movies, more R-rated movies, it might not fit in with the cookie cutter Disney. Don't get me wrong, I love Disney movies. I love the Marvel movies. But they have a formula. You know what I mean? And if you're a director, if you're an actor, if you're somebody that doesn't fit in with the Disney formula, there's one less place for you to go and take your projects. That to me is detrimental, not only for the creators of it, but it's us, the consumers, as well. Another thing with having a titan like Disney own now, Fox, there's something they've been calling the streaming wars, where Hulu, HBO, Netflix are all investing mad money so you can put out the best content, and who wins at the end is us. But now with a bigger company controlling a lot of this. First of all, like, Fox owns part of Hulu. So now Disney's going to own part of Hulu. What if they just decide, you know what? Let's wage war against Netflix. Let's do away with Netflix. And they win. They beat out Netflix. Yeah, we might get a surge of good shows. But after they're done with their competition, after they destroy the competition, you think that they're going to invest more money in better shows just to keep you interested? Probably not. They're probably going to be like, you know what? You're going to get, I don't know what a crap show is. I don't watch crap shows, but you're going to get crappier shows. And if you think that studios are going to not invest to save themselves money, not invest in shows and not invest in entertainment to save the company money, if you think, nah, they won't because it's just that money. No, it's a business. And if there's nobody making the competition out there for them to stay sharp, they're not going to be sharp. They're just going to give you crap and be like, well, we're the only game in town, so either twiddle your thumbs or fucking watch our shit. And I mean, I like thumb twiddling personally. It's kind of fun. But beside the point. Also, with a titan like Disney, you might have them do things like, look, Movie Pass. If you guys don't know about Movie Pass, first of all, everybody should get a Movie Pass. $10 a month. They're not sponsoring us or anything, but $10 a month, you can watch one movie every day. It's a fucking deal. But anyway, with a titan like Disney having such much more influence, they can be like, you know what? Our movies won't accept Movie Pass. So now fuck y'all. And now there's nobody to refute. There's not enough competition to refute that. You know what I mean? They're going to be owning close to like 30% of all movies that are coming out. Think about it. 30% of the movie industry is going to be Disney now if they buy out Fox, or when that deal solidifies. With a deal like this going through and Disney being as big as it's going to be, or it might be, because we don't know yet. There's still antitrust funds. There's still like regulatory bodies that might be like, no, the government be like, you know what, this company's too big. You guys can't do it. Which I hope that's what ends up happening, to be honest. And but if it does solidify, when they show movies in theaters, by Disney owning 30% of the market, they can be like, you know what, theater, I want you to keep our movies showing longer than they normally would be, giving less chance for smaller movies, your Baby Drivers and such, for smaller movies to get much more recognition, and snuffing out this whole side of the industry, which, indie movies are fucking pretty cool, in my opinion. Getting back to the nitty gritty of the nerd world, because we're talking about movies, talking about, Hollywood or whatever, but getting back to the nitty gritty, how much can the X-Men characters, for example, really benefit from Disney? Or how much, as we consumers, how much can we really benefit from Disney owning the X-Men? Me personally, I don't care to see it, dog. Like, so, okay, what if you had an ice cream shop and you had 3 flavors? Chocolate, let's call WV chocolate, and, everybody's gonna eat chocolate sometime now, even though chocolate's been sucking lately, but hey. You got strawberry, which is Disney, and you got vanilla, which is Fox, right? These are the major 3 studios making superhero movies. Now, I may not like vanilla all the time, but every once in a while, I like a nice scoop of vanilla. You know what I mean? I like strawberry and I like chocolate, but I also like vanilla every once in a while. But if they told me, no vanilla anymore, now you can only get strawberry and chocolate, you know how fucking quickly I'll be craving some fucking vanilla? And to me, it's the same with these movies. The X-Men movies have like a certain tone, and they're hit or miss. I ain't gonna lie. Like, half of the X-Men movies are trash, straight up, or like unwatchable, right? But the other half are really good. You know what I mean? And yes, I count Deadpool as an X-Men movie. You have Deadpool, Logan, X-Men, X-Men 2, First Class, and Days of Future Past. Those are 6 movies out of like 11, 12 movies that were really good and really enjoyable. Logan being like one of my favorite superhero movies of all time. Which brings me to another point, like Deadpool, Logan, these are rated R movies. That does not fit into the cookie cutter Disney brand. You know what I mean? So we might not be able to get these rated R movies. And now you might argue also Miramax was owned by Disney and they did a rated R, which might be true. They might stick to the rated R, but like I said before, I don't see the X-Men movies benefiting that much from being owned by Disney. They have their flavor. And as much as I like the Marvel movies, I'm not saying Marvel movies suck. Oh, I'm a Marvel hater. Marvel movies are good, but they have a flavor. They all seem to be kind of made in the same factory, and you kind of know a Marvel movie. They're heavy comedy, and this is gonna happen and that's gonna happen, and they're cool. They seem like one part of one big show. Just in conclusion, I know a lot of people want to see Wolverine with Captain America or whatever. It's just cool. I understand, but just understand that there's the nerd world, what we like, the comic books, movies and stuff, but then there's like larger real world implications that we should at the very least consider. You know what I mean? And that's why personally I don't want this deal to finally go through, finally solidify. Maybe up to a year before everything, the ink is dry and everything's set. And I hope that I don't know, man. I just hope that the government, regulatory bodies, you're gonna call me an SJW, snowflake cuck, Democrat, but we have antitrust laws for a reason, and I just think it'd be more detrimental if this deal goes down. But you may disagree, whatever. You're entitled to your opinion. But yeah, that's been this episode of ODG Soapbox. Me talking shit about Disney. I hope nobody takes offense to it. But is the real nitty gritty, dog. So if you like this video, or even if you didn't like it, just comment down below. Put your opinion. What's your opinion? I'm gonna go in the comments and talk shit to you again. No, I'm just fucking with you. But just be respectful of other people too. Don't be a complete cunt like me. And yeah, man, like, share, subscribe if you haven't. And thank you guys for watching, man. This is a little ODG rant. have been going on. ODG out. Peace, motherfuckers.